started, you're going to click on the plus icon and select how you want to add your contact. By selecting manual entry, you can easily type in your contact's information. Or you can select device contacts. Select contacts from the contact list on your mobile device to import directly into the Prospect app. Now it's time to start sharing resources and having conversations as you work your business through Prospect by PPLSI.
Okay, so let's recap, guys. Enrolling members and recruiting associates, right? This is the bulk and meat and potatoes of our entire training, is enrolling members and recruiting associates. So number one, right, we make a list, right? That's number one. We got to have a list that we're working from. I call your list your working capital, because that's where you're going to earn your income. If you have 5 names on your list and that's all you're willing to put there, guys, I don't care even if you signed up all 5, then you're done, right? Your income stops, right? So the bigger the list, the more opportunity for income. Simple as that, right? Simple as that. And everybody that you know knows people you don't know. So the more people you can put on your list, the more networks you can get into, right? Sending out your scripts. So we took screenshots of scripts that you can send out, and you're going to do some of those with your sponsor. Okay, share a third-party tool using Prospect by PPLSI. So we looked at how to send out a short video, how to send out the full overview videos or the membership video or testimonials. Okay, the presentation, right? We talked about different presentations that you can send with your third-party tool. Then the 3-way phone call, most important step. Once you get them through this process, guys, got to get them on a 3-way phone call so that then your expert, right, is the one that can close the deal. Let me tell you another benefit of doing a 3-way phone call. Let's say that I'm talking to my cousin, right? Better yet, a coworker of mine. Okay, my coworker, and I take him through these steps. I send him a script. I approach him. He says he's willing to look. I send him, this little script. He says he wants to look at a video. I send him a video, and then, I send him a full presentation after that. He's like, hey, all this is, pretty interesting. And then I start answering all the questions. I start trying to close the deal. I start trying to get him to sign up, and then he doesn't, because remember, it takes 5 to 7 exposures before someone joins the team, right? Now he feels like I'm bugging him because I follow up again. And I'm following up again. And I'm like, hey, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? He's my coworker. He's going to now start to avoid me. He doesn't even want to talk to me. And now I'm feeling like, man, this sucks. I'm starting to lose friendships. But it's because I'm not following the system. What if I had used the third-party expert? I'd say, hey, look, John, I really want to introduce you to a gentleman that I'm working with. He's one of the top, executives in the company. I'm brand new. I don't know much about it, but I do know that he knows 100% of the facts. He loves to help people. He's super down to earth, right? And not only that, look, he's made a lot of income and helped a lot of other people to do the same thing. I'm new, so I really couldn't help you the way that I would want you to. I want you to see it the way I did. I think hearing his story will help you to make an educated decision for yourself. Now, I edify someone else, and I get him on the phone with the third-party expert. So now when the third-party expert is asking the questions, and they're handling the objections, they're saying, hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you find yourself? Okay, great, you're an 8. What can we do to help you to get to a 10? Look, if I helped you to earn this type of income, working this many hours over this period of time, would you be ready to get started? They're doing all the closing techniques, and your prospect still says, you know what, I'm not ready. You see how you didn't mess up any relationship with your prospect's not going to avoid you because you didn't try to sell them, you didn't try to close them, you didn't make it uncomfortable. Maybe they didn't, whatever, you're an expert, they're just like, hey, I never have to talk to that guy again if I don't want to. But you didn't ruin any relationships. And that's always important in this business because you don't want people to avoid you, and you don't want to have to feel like, and you are going to get some people that will avoid you. That's just going to happen. But you get less when you actually follow the system. Okay, so 3-way phone call, and then lastly is to enroll. All right, so membership onboarding starts with enrolling the member, right? So you want to make sure you share the Legal Shield mobile app through Prospect by PPLSI. Okay, so you share it with them. They'll download the app. They create their login and password. They can then enroll right through the app. Now the member is active, and they can start their membership, right? So that way you got attribution. Attribution means they signed up through you because you sent it through Prospect by PPLSI, your app, your link, they signed up. Now they have the app on their phone, so they're now getting the benefit of the membership. Okay, you want to make sure that they use the plan. So what are 3 things that your member can use the membership for right now? consultation on an existing legal matter, right? Getting their will prepared, healthcare directives for college students, reviewing their insurance documents, using member perks. These are all things you can talk to your new member about so that they use the membership immediately. Check this out. The member who uses the service even once has a 43% greater retention than the member that never uses it in the first year, right? So a member who uses the app to submit a traffic ticket or a document for review, they then have a 50% greater retention. So imagine having someone get their will prepared and their insurance documents reviewed. You're more likely to keep the membership. And who's the person that benefits the most from this transaction? The member. Because they're getting the value out of the thing that they paid their money for. And the more they use it, the more value they gain. The more value they gain, the more willing they'll be to refer you to other people, right? The more people they refer you to, the more income you're going to earn, right? So we want to make sure that we're helping our members to actually use the plan. So now let's talk about membership sales, right? And how you get paid. So when you enroll someone with our 6490 premium plan, and that is the legal plus the family identity theft plan, you're going to earn $70. As a brand new associate, you earn $70. Now, it's not a whole lot of money, but think of it this way. 6490 goes in, but 70 comes out, right? So the company is actually trusting you more. They're paying you more money than what you just submitted to them. Because we get paid on an advance commission. Instead of getting paid over the course of 12 months, little by little, when the membership pays, right? The member pays their membership fee. They're going to pay you for 12 months all up front, right? And so that's what I love about this compensation that we have here. Okay? So you get paid $70. But when you go out and enroll just 3 new members, guys, I don't care what type of membership you enroll, whether it's a family plan, an individual plan, a single legal plan, or a single identity theft plan, you just go out and enroll 3 new memberships. And one of those 3 memberships, right, one of those 3 people enroll on your team as an associate, or just go get 5 members. So 3 and 1, 5 members, okay? 3 members plus 1 recruit, or 5 members, you get promoted. You go to senior associate. You now earn $90 for the very thing you were first making $70 for. Guys, that's a 28% pay raise. Most jobs give a 3% pay raise. We give you a 28% pay raise. Okay? When you go out and do this in your first 20 days, most people do it in their first couple of days, right? You're going to get a $100 bonus. It costs you $99, right? Your investment was $99 to get started with us. Here, you're going to get your $99 back. Just go do this in your first 20 days, earn your commissions, and get your $100 back. Now, to hit your next level, which is manager, okay, instead of just worrying about your own personal sales, this is now going to be what we call premium. That's just sales, guys, dollar for dollar, how much the membership costs. That's it. You need $300 of organizational premium, and you need 3 recruits. Okay, 3 people on your team that you recruited, plus $300 of organizational premium between the 3 of you. So let's give an example here. Let's say that you go out and you protected 3 new members, and those 3 new members each got the family plan. I'm just giving an example. The family plan is 6490, correct? So 6490, we rounded up to 65. When you go out and market 3 of those, that'd be $195 in premium, if my math is correct. 65 times 3 would be 195. My math is correct on my but that's 195. You go out and recruit, right? You recruited 3 people to your team. Let's say all 3 of those family plans, just for example's sake, also became team members. Now the first person goes out and they do 2 individual plans, legal identity theft plan. That's $49.90. We round that up. They marketed 2 of those. What's that? $100 in premium. See that? So now your 195 plus their 100 is what? 295. And then one of the other 2 people that are on the team goes out and maybe sells 1 membership. You now have more than $300 in premium and 3 recruits on your team. Or you just go out and do $500 of personal premium yourself. You will then get promoted from senior associate to manager. Most people, they don't take 45 days to do this, but we do give you 45 days. Most people do this in 4 to 5 days, or 2 weeks, right? 3 you're putting forth the effort, if you're making your list, if you're working with your sponsor. When you do this in your first 45 days, you get a $200 bonus. Okay? So extra money on top of your commission. Okay? So now your next level is senior manager. You now have to have 4 senior associate legs. All that means, family, is 4 different recruits, right? What we call them is 4 legs. You see the depiction of it here, right? 4 legs. And in those 4 legs, it doesn't matter which ones, whether it's the initial people you recruited or someone they recruited, they have to then get their first promotion. They have to go from associate to senior associate. So when you have 4 senior associate legs plus $2,000 of organizational premium. So for example's sake, let's say that you have $500 of premium yourself because you've been in for a few weeks, right? A couple months. And now they each produce a little bit as well. The accumulation of that premium on your team, the sales, is over $2,000. You then get promoted to senior manager. You go out and do $2,000 of personal premium yourself. The next level is director. For director, you have to have 4 manager legs, meaning 4 managers within these legs. It doesn't matter where they come from, if it's the initial person you recruited or just someone within that organization, right? So 4 manager legs and $4,000 of organizational premium. Might sound like a lot, guys. Trust me, it's not. Because if you're helping people, when you're helping people to go manager, they have at least a bare minimum of $300 of premium. Remember that? To go manager, you have to have a bare minimum of $300 of premium. Or if they did it personally, they have $500 of premium. So imagine helping 4 people to do that, right? That's a bare minimum of $1,200 in premium, right? Maximum of $2,000 in premium. Like, you're gonna get this premium by simply helping others to be successful. So to get to director, you have to have 4 manager legs, $4,000 of premium, or $4,000 of personal premium yourself. Okay. Now, once you're a director, you're looking to qualify for senior director. To get to senior director, you have to have $700 of premium in your organization per month. So it starts over month by month. Okay. Each month you're set to director, and then you get $700 of organizational premium. So let's say you went out and did $200 of personal premium yourself that month. Right? You signed up for individual combo plans. Legal Plus, I did need that for individual. $49.90, $50 in premium. You marketed 4 of those in a month, that's $200 in premium. And then one of those manager legs, they produced only $100 in premium. Another one produced $200 in premium. The other one also produced $200 in premium. You guys see that? $700 in premium. You're now a senior director. You earn $295 every time you market the family plan. Okay? So you're getting paid more to do exactly the same thing that you were doing before. Right? To get to executive director, you have to have $1,400 in organizational premium. So just double what it is that you did to get to senior director. You double it, and now you're an executive director. So you heard several people here on the line that are executive directors. So simply because they're helping other people on their team to be successful. They're producing some premium themselves, and they're helping other people on their team to do the same thing. You don't need many people on your team to go out and do a little bit of work in order for you to be an executive director. You're now earning $370 every time you protect someone with a family plan. You go out and protect 10 families, $3,700 that month. On top of all of the sales in your organization, the overrides that you'll earn. Okay? That's how you hit executive director. This is our compensation plan. Okay? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to skip over that. This is our compensation plan. It's just showing, right, from associate all the way up to executive director, how much you earn, the overrides that you earn. I'll give you a quick example, and then we're going to wrap up. Let's say that Mick is he is a manager. Okay? He earns $120 whenever he markets a family plan. He tells Edmund Hunter about this program. I decided to get started because I see the value. It makes sense. I know people that can use these services. I decided to get started. When he protects me and my family with the services, he makes $120. When I go out and protect my first member, I make $70. Okay, but because I'm on his team, he makes the difference between the two of us. The difference between 120 and 70 is $50, right? 20 plus 30 is $50. So he makes 50 when I went out and made 70. I go out and protect 10 customers, I'm gonna make 70 times out and protect 10 customers, I make 220 times 10, that's $2,200. But he just made 1,500 from the members I protected. That's why the overrides are so exciting. You want to work your way up to the senior director and executive director position. Start to take advantage of this override spread. Okay? So then you also earn residual income. So tens of thousands of associates are earning residual income on a yearly basis here with us. So every month that the member pays their membership fee, you'll start to earn a percentage of that membership for the life of that membership. So I'm still getting paid from memberships that me and my team signed up 7 years ago, 6 years ago, 5 years ago, right? And it'll keep going for the life of the membership. So as these people keep paying their membership fee, you'll continue to get paid. And that's what we have an opportunity for. We're going to quickly go over our 10 core commitments. Number one is to start each day the right way. You want to take a picture of this, okay? Start each day the right way. What does that mean? You want to commit to personal development. You want to commit to getting better. Focus on 1% every single day. In a year, you're a completely different person, a better person because of it. So what does that look like for you? Is it getting up in the morning and washing your face, relaxing, meditating, praying, having a cup of coffee, right? Start your day with positivity. Read 10 pages of a good book, okay? Stay connected. So you want to show up to your trainings. You want to show up to your team calls, right? You want to be active on the PPLSI associate page. Stay connected because the further you get away from this thing, right, the harder it becomes because now you don't know what's going on or you feel disconnected. One of my mentors, he's really funny, but he said PPLSI is like a horror story, right? He says you walk off alone, right? That's when people get killed, right? If they walk off by themselves. Don't go anywhere by yourself. Stay connected, okay? Number 3 is commit to 2 exposures every day. So you want to find 2 new people to share this information with on a daily basis. That's it. That's why we build a big list. Because then we can find 2 new people to share this with daily. And that consistency builds a habit. That habit turns into positive results. You have good habits and bad habits. So help build a positive habit by doing 2 exposures every day. Attend your weekly events with a guest. So whether it's a Zoom event, a virtual event, or if it's an in-person event, right? You want to make sure you're showing up and show up with a guest so that they can hear the information and you can continue to grow and build your team. Attend your Super Saturdays every single month. So there's a Super Saturday every single month. It should be in your area. Find that on your calendar. Look at your LS Engage emails. Get connected and show up to your in-person event and show up with guests. You're going to learn. You're going to grow. You're going to build your team. You're going to invite your guests so you can earn income. Number 6 is to help new associates get started right. So we have people here that have been in PLSI for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and they are still here on this training. Why? Because you are their team member. So they showed up to the training with you. That's getting them started the right way. Okay? Attend your international convention. That's once a year, guys. We're not asking you to do this every single day. Attend your international convention. That's going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina. You want to be there because big decisions are made at big events. And when you're around the people that are earning the most, right, it inspires you. Now, not everyone there will be earning $10,000 a month, but everyone that is earning $10,000 a month will be there. So you got to be there, right? Retain your members because as you retain your members, you start to earn residual income. Okay? You always benefit the most when you're retaining them. Find a workout partner, meaning someone that maybe has similar goals to you. They got started around the same time as you, right? They're in a similar position as you, right? You have things in common, whatever it may be. Find that person that can help hold you accountable. Hey, did you do your 2 exposures today? Hey, did you get your day started the right way? Did you read your audio or listen to your audio? Did you read a good book? A workout partner should make you feel like you can run through a brick wall. They should make you feel like you want to keep pushing forward in your business, right? So that's what you want to do is find a workout partner. And lastly, is be here a year from now. Commit to being here a year from now, okay? Don't say, hey, let me see how this thing works. Let me let me give it a couple weeks. Let me give it a shot. No, guys, commit to being here a year from now because your consistency over time will produce your results. Okay? So next you have something called the Performance Club. Performance Club is the longest running incentive in PPLSI history. So when you're in Performance Club from 3 to 11 months, you start to get a $50 bonus every single month, right? On the 12th to 23rd month, get $100 a month. 24 months and higher, $150 a month, right? Performance Club Pro, which I'm going to explain how to get in there, you got $150 a month from month 3 to month 11 when you're consistently in it. Month 12 to 23, $300 a month. And then 24 months and higher, $500 a month. Imagine getting that bonus every single month, right? On top of what you're already doing just for being consistent. Okay, and so I already went over this with you, is building yourself to manager from associate to senior associate to manager, right? You need 3 memberships and 1 recruit or 5 members total to get to manager, 3 recruits plus $300 in organizational premium or $500 personally will get you to manager. Okay, and as I said, for Performance Club is simply $100 premium, right, per month, or $200 per month. Okay, think of it that way, and get with your sponsor. They'll let you know exactly what to do to get in Performance Club. Do that consistently over time, guys, and you'll get those bonuses. Lastly, we're going to watch this Dream Stealers video, and then we'll wrap up. Lastly, put your full name and associate number in the chat if you haven't already done so. That way I can make sure you get credit for your class.
So let's talk about a group of people who may be strategic